Hi, my name is Ivan Millan, and this is my reaction video of the body ritual among the Nacirema by Horace Minor. While I was reading the article, shows that Professor Montoon, who was an autopologist and had come across many things in large amounts, like taking the territory, which is the North America, who had believed in very uncommon practices. Also, while I was reading this article, Montoon describes Heron's practice that he had witnessed and how uncommon they were. They were hard today. Now that's heard about the today American culture. Personally, after reading this article, I was pretty amazed how some things they had done. And personally, like I was raised in a Christian household that God values our bodies, and we should treat them well. Because I think, as me as a person, I was raised in an image of God, and also I know everyone is in a body, the image of God as well. But also where I was telling, I was also reading around third and fourth paragraphs, also like on that Nacirema, that they had believed that the human bodies were ugly and that they had natural tendency of getting more diseases. I had come like kind of started amazing myself and how they could prevent this and pretty amazing ways that this shouldn't be doing. And the initial reaction of this, while I was reading this, actually, I think that rituals and practices that they were doing, they were a little odd and at the same time unsafe. I started to begin my question myself: why are they doing this by themselves? But as I kept reading the article, I started realizing that more conversation and more similarities of the American culture. And this is where I realized that Nacirema backwards spells American. So that's where I started realizing more into why they have done this and why Nacirema was spelled American and all that. Also, I think the article is a thought that this despises an American culture in a way that American culture would judge another culture. I thought that this shows American to do something that they are really safe for them, but they continue to do it anyways, and I didn't think it's a good thing. I believe also as ritual, they were doing poorly, but the American culture can be decisive and the way that they live sometimes and show us that they used to be in the past or in the part. Another thing I would like to say is about communication partner that is practiced in American culture. I will say maybe like social media communication. I think so. Sometimes like people from the outside practical would like view social media very untraditional way of communication with another, and think that in culture has compared to the American culture where they live sometimes, and they think that the article describes communication partners that practice in American culture. Social media used as a communication someone to outside the practice, or someone outside from the other places like would view social media as fascinating or as unstable way to communicate with others. Also, I think that in the culture I was compared to American culture value more than or working and connected to each other. As a result, that I think that they would view American culture as not warm. Also, I value connectedness and make the thing that makes someone lazy. I believe this because sometimes they have shown us that being so much in social media, they think that we're being lazy. But also, I think that they would face-to-face communication is probably more effective than effective in social media communication. But social media reaction values American culture by demonstrating the Americans' culture is more than cold culture, that they were valuing business and show people how they want to show their brands and other livings in their social media and their personal life, like maybe sharing a personal life and going to the beach or anything like that. Also reflects how Americans' culture values the self-expression and presenting who they are in the world, and also along with having a privacy about themselves. Also about like maybe social media has changed so much throughout the history. I was changed so much. Almost also first technology started when like a telegram machine, but technology quickly programs online communication services starting like launching and providing an outlook on people to go and experience on social media is how they communicate with other people now. But also, I would like to maybe something I would like to add also is that online communication services launched that program even more. Like new apps they have started, like TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and more. Also, these apps and services have declined, and some have been skylighted. Like social media has been progressed so much that people are able to talk and communicate with to go rather than on their desk or person to person. But the U.S. has been definitely to be a way that it's providing outlet in the business. But Outflash also provides a way for marketing and advertisements to also foolish because people are able to analyze trend and data for social media and popularity of social media also. Another thing, on the other hand, also motivates increasing technological improvements, which has helped technology a lot in the U.S. But social media also has been demonstrated to the U.S. in the way that has been made people's self-esteem worse, and they don't see it. But whatever in passing is ruined the self-esteems. But they also been determined on the fact that has increased addiction through social media. People will find themselves spending hours on social media. I will say maybe from 9 to 16 hours a day. But overall, social media has provided a way for people and communicate whenever they are with other people or whether they're doing in their personal life. The sources I have used for this video are American social media use. Another one will be the article of The Body Visual Among the Nacirema by Harrington Miner. And another one, it will be the Why Social Media Has Changed Our Lives. Thank you.